16? 16. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another hit podcast of Street Savvy. I'm the host, Jay Works. I'm glad you guys tuning in. It's a very popular topic tonight. We have a lot of good things to go. We have some news of the day on this great Sunday evening. And we want to bless you guys with a lot of things that we get digging our hands into around here at Street Savvy. Just to let you guys know a thing or two, we are embarking on 1,080 viewers. We're embarking on 222 subscribers. The numbers in between 25 to 45 is majority women. We got 46.7 an hour watching us. So those are great numbers, folks. Those are real great numbers. And I want to hit you guys with that. And again, we do promotions here for any business, any avenue, anything you want promoted, we do here, as long as it's licensed, as long as it's savvy, as long as it's a business or two, or sole proprietor of a business. We do that here for a certain fee. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So remember that, folks. We do a lot of marketing here, and we will market your brand as well as your community, as well as your business. We do that here for a fee, a weekly fee and a monthly fee. Trust indeed. Okay, folks, let's get into some news today. News around the world. The Hamas-Israeli war is slowly moving towards peace talks. I believe that in my heart it will get done. People have been released in the last several weeks. Almost 22 people, women and children, has been released. And a lot of things are starting to talk in between the two sides. Again, hopefully this be ending soon. A lot of great holidays. These people need their families. I just seen a young boy, about 11 years old, do a rap on YouTube, and it was so inspiring. He's living in the middle of a war zone, and the rap was so inspiring. It was deep. And he was saying that a lot of his friends don't make it to 11 or 12. They've been living in a war zone for years, and nobody says anything. The rap was lovely. He was speaking from his heart in an alleyway with a bunch of kids. There's no fighting at right now as that point. But it's just serious. So we hope that ends soon. There will be a lot more peace talks in that. In sports news, I was searching for news, and I landed on this story. The first original national hockey player was a black man. Black folks allegedly started hockey deep in Canada. And it is a fact. They posted pictures. It was so deeply and riveting to me. I had to take a good look. And the first national hockey player played for the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins. And I will elaborate later on more on the story as we move on and as far as this story. I'm going to elaborate more on this. It was in Nova Scotia, actually. In Nova Scotia, black folk founded hockey. They founded the black puck. And they founded more than the black puck. And the first black athlete of hockey played for the Boston Bruins as well. So we will hit this subject more on when more news come out about that. And more somber news, I ran on something that I really want to bring up on the subject in a day or two about Native Indians, and that's in America. You got Cherokee, you got Red Indian, you got, just to name a few, and their culture is very deeply and driven. And I talked to several folks, and which is going to be a story I'm working on myself. I'm working on bringing it to you guys real soon. It's very powerful. It's very riveting to me, what they were saying. And it was very deep because these people has been in this country just as much as long as black folks have. These Indian folks. And all they want is equal rights, equal respect about who they are and what they have accomplished and who their people are. And one folk told me, said, listen, he's from the Bear Clan and she's from the Wolf Clan. I said, what did that mean? And he said to me, they both said, he started to tell me the story. He says, the men don't run the clan. The men don't run the village. The men are puppets. I said, what? I stood back and listened. And then she chimed in. She says, no, the women in certain clans, especially the Wolf Clan, and the women and their children, they run the message. They get the work done. And it was shocking to me. And I told him, I said, listen, I want to sit down. I want to have you guys on the show. I want to learn more about the Indian community, the American Indian, the Native Indian. I want to learn more. My mother's Cherokee, and someone in my family are Blackfoot. I don't know the meaning at all. I don't know the meaning. I don't know the clan. But I know I want to learn more about it. So if you're Indian out there, reach out to me. Reach out to the podcast. Okay. In other news, sporting news is real big today. As you speak, the San Francisco 49ers are beating up on the Philadelphia Eagles real bad, at least by 20 points. We're going to figure out what the score is of the Eagles and 49ers. As we speak, is 42-19. My Dallas Cowboys, you really needed that. And all the scores around the league, it was great games. Real great games today. I'm hoping and praying, because I'm not a betting man, your team won. But right now, the Cleveland Browns are losing against the Rams, 19-23. I guess the Chiefs are on against the Packers at 8-20. The Colts defeated the Tennessee Titans. The Chargers beat the Patriots 6-3. What kind of score is that? What New England's fishing for a number one draft pick? I've never seen that in my life. Wow, the Lions beat the Saints, New Orleans Saints, 33-28. The Falcons beat the Jets 13-8. And the Cardinals 24-10 over the Steelers. Wow, the Dolphins beat the Commanders 45-15. And the Denver Broncos lost against the Texans 17-22. Horrible loss. Broncos had 5 games in a row they won. Poor Bronco fans. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Carolina Panthers. So that's Head Up Your Sports. My Dallas Cowboy won Thursday night 41-35 over the Seattle Seahawks. So that's sports news today, folks. And let's get on to our topic, folks. The music in the background, I do not own the copyrights or the lyrics. Bobby Brown and RCA does. I love listening to music. We like the great music on the set. And so, folks, that's what we do. Big ups to Bobby Brown. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother, in your community and for your children, your kids, and your family. I wish you nothing but happiness and respect. And I want to give a moment of silence. I lost a dear friend this week. He died of a heart attack. Great person. I know him for years. His name is Shondell. And just to hear that broke my heart. I know God got him now and his work on earth is finished. So, Sean, if you're looking down, blessings, my brother. Blessings. Blessings. You definitely gonna be missed dearly from me, Jay Works. Definitely. Yes. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Yes. So our topic of the day: does sex make the relationship? Does it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hear it, folks. Come on and chime in. Please chime in. I want to hear it. I want us to talk about it. I want us to frame it tonight. I definitely want us to frame it. I definitely want us to frame it. And I definitely want to hear people be accountable for what they think what sex do to a relationship. Is sex everything in a relationship? Is sex everything in a relationship? Is it? Is it? Is it what it is? Come on, folks. I hear people chime in about this one. Does sex control a relationship? Come on, folks. Let's go. I'm going to tell you. Junior, come here. Sex in a relationship is different because of the nature of it. The nature of relationship. Folks start off with great intentions. And some of us know what they is and some of us don't. Folks start off believing it's my natural looks. It's the way I feel. It's because she or he likes me. Some thinking sex is timing. And sex is something people use as a pawn, as something to have stripes for, something to want to do to another person. Sex is exciting. So, do that necessarily mean you need to be in a relationship? I guess that's the bigger question. Me, I think sex is important to people who is important to. Sex is a way to express your feelings, which turn into love without a doubt, or lust, or to learning a person more. I think sex makes the ability to get to know a person even better. Because if you're having sex with a woman, you practically know a lot of more things about her when you're having sex with her. On whatever level you guys having sex. It pays to definitely get to know a person. In my opinion, which in my day, honestly, plenty of one night stands, and that didn't make or break me. But I think, my opinion, in my public opinion, sex is used as a tool to feel a little different about someone, and to know the big difference of the mood swing, the body language. Is it important to have sex with a person? One side of me saying, hell yeah. And one side is saying no. When I was younger, no, it was important. But as I'm older, excuse me, and I'm married, with whatever I do with my wife is important. And how I treat it is important. How I ask for what I want is important. I feel as though you need to know who you're dealing with and whoever you have having sex with. Either one partner, two partners, or three partners. Because that's what makes it important to you or the person you're having sex with. And at some point, it builds relationship. You know, does it matter? We got someone in the chat. Orange 37. Thanks for chatting in. I like this chat. Here come our first caller, ladies and gentlemen. Please listen in. Hey, who is this calling? Is that who I think it is?
You know it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's the lovely co-host, Kristen Bouchard. Are you on your way to the studio?
Semi. I'm trying to get there.
Okay. Are you chiming in on the topic of, does sex make the relationship?
I am chiming in on that wonderful topic.
How do you feel about that?
I honestly believe sex will make or break a relationship. It's not all about sex, but that's the bonding portion of it. That's the sharing portion of it. That's the love and expressing portion of it. I honestly believe you cannot have a relationship, a man and woman, or woman, man and man, whatever, you guys love each other, without interacting in that way. Because someone's going to feel their needs are being met. We all have hormones. We all have that horny feeling. You know, when we want it, we need it. So if someone's not giving it, the other person's going to eventually leave or step out. And there's going to be a disagreement and argument. So, yeah, I think sex will make or break a relationship, definitely.
Well, we have a chatter here, it's Orange 37. And this person makes a great point. They first note was, yes, in some way. It makes up the future in the relationship. Okay. And I said it and that's totally right in my own opinion. I agree with that. And then Orange 33 wanted to say, and think they do. It says, I think they do this just to get feels up or of it or don't really know how to start a relationship strong without having sex. I think I have sort of mixed. I'll let you chime on that.
I agree with you. I have mixed feelings about the last comment. In my opinion,
Now that was a chatter. That was a chatter who chatted in. He's chatting on us now. Orange 37. And I appreciate the chat, and we chatting back with you.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty cool that, I love when people give their opinion, and I know you love it too. That makes it more engaging.
How you feel about that? How you feel about what this person just said?
Can you read that back to me, that last piece, real quickly?
Okay, it says, and which he probably meant. Okay, let me see. Okay, he just chimed. The person that chimed Orange 33 said, "No, I respect all options, your options." So he said, "I think they do this just to get feels of it, or people don't really know how to start a relationship strong without having sex." Like,
in my opinion, I think, based on my experience, I have started relationships very strongly without having sex, because if I know I'm going to end up having sex with that person, he and I both know that down the line when, I'm ready or he's ready. We always have that discussion. But for me, I always go into a relationship and be like, look, I don't want this built on sex, because that could ruin it. I want this built on, let's get to know each other. Let's build a friendship, because if the sex part don't work out, you still got the friendship. You get what I'm saying?
True.
So for me, in my experience, I've never built a relationship based on sex, because to me, I just don't want that to overshadow everything else. Now down the line, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. It's gotta be good. If not, then it's like, we gotta talk. If I like that person or not.
Right.
So
right. Now, would you say is that's your subjective opinion, and that's how you will address without relationship with having sex or having sex with a relationship?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, and I totally firmly hear you. Do I disagree with you or not? No. I think one's personal information on how they carry themselves to start a relationship is big.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say first impressions, everything. In certain cases of anyone having relations or entanglement with someone. So I always felt like it's the impression you make. So to me, and when I was coming up, it didn't matter. I'm not waiting around for you to talk all that jazz, or for you to give me a certain convo of what you wanted me to do with your organs of your body. I was trying to find out if you want my organs or not. If you want my feelings or not erupting into your feelings. If you want me to put something in your oven, for say. I always thought when I was younger, it's ludicrous to wait. I'm going to start it off by showing you how I work this back, if you know what I mean. But my mouth was challenging how I talk to the opposite sex as well. And sometimes being charming will definitely get you the same thing as far as what you want as far as sex. That's just in my opinion. In saying that, I think sex not ruins or make a relationship or ruin it. And listen, the chatter says as well, on an older perseverance or something like that. The writing's off. completely understand what you were saying. But in high school, up until college, sex does control starts of the relationship. Yes, it do. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. I agree. I agree. Yeah. That was me. I guess that's their point. Yes.
People are young.
Yeah, yes.
Hormones are raging, so how you gonna give it up? Well, I'm on the next one.
Yes. That's true.
He's absolutely right. Oh, yes.
Yes.
High school,
I like that one.
yes. He's absolutely right. He or she, whoever that, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I've lost many boyfriends for not giving it up.
And that was the mantras of situations when we was coming up through high school and college. And I'm glad, Chatter, you brought that up. Orange 33, that's what it is, folks. Orange 37. That was that thing in school. Yeah. And all through college, like I said, again, I got a story. I had a white friend that I worked this program with called City Year. And it was a stigma of what ethnic background would do what. You know, what girl would do what girl would do it. And so when I was coming up, allegedly, white girls wouldn't have sex, but they would give oral sex. Black girls would have sex, they wouldn't give oral sex. And so the white woman would say, I'm still a virgin, but you gave oral sex. The black girl would say, I ain't giving no brain, but I may play with you. So that was a thing back in the day. And it was a tool for men and women, to me, my subjective opinion as well, that sex was used as everything. A pawn, get into a relationship, get out, one night stands, you name it. It was just something to do back in the day. You know, and if you didn't have the wherewithal to say, nay or yay, and I want this to last. I want this to build on a foundation. I want to someday have a child by you. You was either lost in the sauce or not talked to no more. The average person moved on to the next. And it was women in my day that was more advanced than the boys. And majority of every woman I dealt with was more advanced than me. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna tell you no verbal lie. They were serious. They knew what they wanted. And some of my kids' mom was like, hey, XYZ, what's up? Some of them scared me. So, you know, it was a start. Each one of my kids would start a relationship, some of them. But majority of my kids, I wasn't really sure with either one of their parents. So it took a leap up on its own when it came to sex. You know, and that's how I feel about it. You know. Thanks to the caller calling in. That's the thing it was. That's definitely the thing it was. Yes, indeed. And a lot of people did that. Just that. And it didn't build or make or break. But some probably did. Who am I to say? I just know majority situations I was in, sex didn't build a relationship for me or make it. But it also was a start to something. And up to this day, I couldn't tell you what it was, but it made babies. So that's just where that, folks. We will continue this on a later conversation. But from this podcast host, Jay Works, from this podcast, Stream Savvy, sex, in my opinion, make or break relationships all the time. You heard it from the guy, Jay Works, the host that paid the most, the conversations. Thank you, A. And I want to thank the chatter, Orange 37, for chatting in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Please chat in for more. We got the second show coming up at 8:30. Hope you be there. Yes. Yes, indeed. Second show, folks. Second show. Yes, yes. Yes, we going off. The next show will be at 8:30. This is ending now, folks. I appreciate you chatting. Appreciate you calling in. Please tune into the second show, live, prime time, 8:30. Me, the host, Jay Works, and hopefully my co-hosts will be here on set. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night.